Hey y'all. Yeah, again. I'm back. Um, I go with these feelings and these urges, okay? Not all of them though. Okay, you have to know. Um, yes, I did put some lipstick on earlier. I did a video and I was feeling some type of way because I had just jumped on to do the video. So I did not I didn't have lip gloss on, and if you know me, you know that's not me. For those who even knew the old me, let's say that. Okay. You know that ain't me. Anyway, that ain't a big deal, but I just had to put that out there though. Okay? Get that on out and win, okay? Um for those of you who are not used to seeing me without my hair out, yes, this is my real hair. We are got them antennas out today. We got that. I got that one type of hair, y'all. It trick you. I got that tricky hair. It look like you ain't got none, and then when you go to comb it and straighten it out, it's like down to your waist type hair. So I got that real good stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. We're gonna leave it at that. Um, when you get to a point where you just love yourself, you'll love everything about yourself, including your hair. Okay, your smile. Okay, everything, from head to toe. You should even love everything that you've done, prior to your change and your prior to the new you. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to accept all these things, still respect it. Well, this is what I've came up with. Okay, I came to a point where I love and respect everything about me, even the so-called flaws that brought me to where I am today. Okay, now I had to go extra with my self love package because I had to first learn how to love myself. Um, well, let me take that back. First, I had to learn out who I really am. Let's just say that. Okay, ashe to that. And then, ashe. I had to say it like that because I've been doing that like part of my self healing. I don't know why, but it has been so helpful. Okay. Ashe to the growth. So yeah. Um First find out who you really are. Accept it. Then I had to find out how to love myself. And I had to learn how to really love myself. Not just say it. It's a difference when you really love yourself. And the difference will show. It's not an outfit. It's not lipstick. It's not your nails. It's not jewelry. It's not it's not this. You can't go put it on like that. It's gonna show. Um, it's just gonna show. It's gonna show. You're gonna feel it. That's the most important thing. Don't worry about the show so much because that's the problem. If you get to focusing on the show, okay, you're here acting anyway. Okay, just to let you know. Shit, to all the actors. But, you know, everybody on this planet has a role to play, aka act. Okay, so don't worry about the show. Focus more on how you feel, the progress that you've made, and really give yourself the props that you deserve. That's another thing I've had to learn how to do. And I'm on a rapid plan, okay? I'm just going to tell you guys a rapid program that I put myself on, okay? But everybody does not need the same thing. You need to do what works best for you. Then you have to find your truth in everything. I say this with much care and love. You have to find your own truth in this world, in everything that you believe in, you love, and you know. So, during your process of self healing and loving yourself and healing, so many things. Let me see: healing, self loving, repairing, reprogramming, rebooting. Accepting, that's another thing I'm about to say, and not beating yourself up. Okay, I made a video earlier and I kind of hit on these things a little bit, but after I finished eating that delicious soup I just made, I decided to come back, put on some lipstick, and get a little more detailed about some things. But Um, I am fasting, so guys, I'm a little congested. Um, this is a complete fast. I just came off of today. It was just a water fast. Okay, straight water and tea. I would drink a tea in the morning to help with my digestive system. Please excuse me real quick. I will tell you a secret. When you do a complete fast, if need to be, if you're actually doing the things that I have accomplished, you need to detox your body from everything, even from yourself, maybe from your self thoughts, not so much. There's things that I'm learning, okay, that are not you're not gonna find in a book, or how about I say I'm rediscovering, okay? You're not gonna find in a book. There's some things you're just gonna have to just know, and you're gonna have to go with it, okay? So anyway, yeah, I decided to do a this fast was actually longer than any fast I've been on in a while. Now, when I had to go to hospitals and stuff, yeah, those fasts they were long, but they would even give me supplements. I put myself on a fast due to the things I was going through, and I said, hey, I did not pre-plan it, by the way. I don't want to let put that out there. I had an ideal that things were gonna change for me because I wanted that change. Okay, and I was putting in the work, honey. Okay, been putting in the work for years. Okay, but just actually took off. Okay, so with that being said, don't focus on things that are gonna like stop the progress of whatever you're going through. So if you're fasting, just go full force. I mean, with respect to anyone who has any medical issues or going through anything, you speak to your doctor. You do whatever you have to do to help yourself along the way if you feel like this is something for you, okay? Because if you know me, you'll know that there's a lot that goes on with me on a medical tip. Well, the past me, let's just put that, because I'm on a whole nother level right now. So I know things though that are different. So if you're not sure of things, you need to speak to your doctor. Do mad research, not mad, but do research. Okay, I say mad because that's like one of my words. I love saying that, but that means like do big research. Okay, basically, you want to research everything. Okay, and then yeah, like I said, speak to your doctor. If you have to, especially if you're on, if you're for your medical advice, because I don't know everybody's lifestyle, but yeah, I understand that I'm uno, so I'm okay with that. I overstand it, so I just checked in with myself basically. Okay, and I love the progress. I really do. I cannot tell you this is how I felt the whole time, though. No, it was not, and I don't think that if you're honestly going through a big change that you're gonna feel so good in the beginning. I don't see how that's gonna happen. Okay, maybe you'll be inspired because you're changing. If you're in a group or you have that support. But if you're like me and you're supporting yourself and you know what I'm saying, like you're say you're building your own whatever, you're doing this yourself or whatever, or just period, because it's going to be a point where you're going to have to the change is going to have to come down to you doing it yourself anyway. So even if someone is assisting you or helping you or giving you tools to help build you along the way, in the end it's going to be just you. Okay, I'm going to just tell you that anyway. And for me personally, on my journey in this changing, this fasting, all this stuff I've been doing, just detoxing from the old me period, and rebuilding and reprogramming in the new improved me, I have learned that it will not be easy. Okay? Spoiler alert. Like, it will not. And you might require different things that, long as they're not going to compromise or sabotage whatever you're doing, go for it. I say definitely look outside of your normal thinking Okay, because this is one thing big, one thing that has been very huge, uber for my growth right now is the fact that I have looked outside of my normal thinking, my normal programming. You understand? So, and I've used those things too. Okay, I've done a combination of things, but just prepare yourself. Now, I feel good now, and I say that with love for myself. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And if you understand me, if you can resonate with me, then you know exactly what I'm saying. Um, in other words, I know that there's still going to be challenges. I'm okay with that. I'm at a place now where I'm ready for that, and right now I'm at just um able to maintain where I am now. Okay, and reach further. Okay, reach for more growth because I know that this is not it. This is not all that I want in my life. But just the start alone, just the thought of it, just the thought of the change that you're going to do is actually beneficial, more beneficial than what you may know at this time. You have to excuse me, okay? I'm so used to not having my hair out that right now I'm all up in here trying to get the grease off my forehead, okay? Or this jam, that's what they call it. It's kind of greasy. I normally don't use it, but yeah, I had to let her breathe, let this hair out. So anyway, look at me, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you want to just stay focused for the most part, because some things are not even as important as you think they are. Actually, you're gonna find a lot of things that are not important for real. Okay, especially as you move along and as you grow, and things may not be easy, that's all I'm gonna say. But just stick with it and get all the support you can get. That's all I'm gonna say. Anything that is gonna help you along the way, that's gonna be comforting, that's gonna, just so you can actually complete that journey. That's why I say these things. Because I had to teach myself these things along the way, and I say this with all love in me, okay? I will, I have nothing to prove but to myself, basically. So when I say this, I mean this. I have nothing to prove but to me. Everything else is obsolete. It's a part of, this world, and it's not as important as you actually doing something to better yourself, and it could be just a small something. It doesn't have to be as huge, or my other favorite word is uber, as my deal has been. You can just make a small change and still look at it the way I look at what I just experienced, okay? Like, oh yeah, like I'm hugging myself. I'm loving myself every day. I'm excited about the things that I am accomplishing, okay? And just keep going. That's it. Just keep going, just keep moving, just keep moving forward. Even if you fall off, or let's just say fall off. Say if you fall off of your little schedule or whatever, your routine, your plan, your program. That's what I call mine. Get back up. Just keep going. Just keep going. And know that that's part of it too. Because if you really want to win, you gotta lose, baby. And not lose in a negative way. Like we're taught so many things that sometimes you have to strip away the labels, basically. That's what I've done. So strip away the labels. So I'm not looking at anything in a negative way or a positive way, basically. I'm looking at things just on a higher level, a higher frequency, okay? That's the way things are for me now. So even the things that in my past I would have said, oh my goodness, I'm ashamed about that, honey. I did that. I'm not looking at it like that now. I'm looking at it like that's part of my growth. And I say that because of how far I have come. Okay? So, Yeah, don't beat yourself up about anything that you're going through or been through. Just keep moving forward. When you do decide to make the change, write everything down. I will say this has been a major thing for me is journaling, writing down everything. Because I forgot a lot of stuff. Like I actually didn't even I don't know exactly how long I've been fasting, guys, because it's just been one of those situations where I had to go in, okay, shut everything out, had to shut out social media, shut out the kids, okay, and they're adults, and I do have some teenagers, but I have not, I have had to shut down, okay. I had to go through a big deal. I had to just accept everything for the way it was, know that it was all like that because I was not where I am now because of me. Instead of actually pointing the finger like it's my mom's fault, it's my dad's fault, it's my husband's fault, it's my baby daddy's fault. I could have told you a thousand things, the old me, okay? I could have told you all type of stuff. And I probably would have got some props for it because people who know me know, like, they know, like, oh, yeah, she had some things going on. So I could have pointed the finger at a lot of stuff and not got anything accomplished. I decided to accept things for the way they are. Some things I did have to go in and reprogram and change just so I could make it through because had suffered from a lot of trauma and stuff, as a child and on through all my life up until now, okay? At some points in my life, I realized that now a lot of these things could have been avoided, okay? I will say, yes, it could have. But at the same time, I'm very happy that it wasn't because I believe that put me in the position I am in today. So, yeah, I'm feeling really good, y'all, because I just came on here to make another video. I'll put out videos, but I don't really, yeah, normally I might make one every now and then. But I was just like, wait a minute, no, I'm comfortable in here too. Let's do another video. Um, like I said, I just added in a little thing, couple things. Um, put my little lip gloss on and put on my little earrings so I wouldn't look so crazy on here. Cause for one, like I said, I don't normally wear my hair out, so I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Let's just add in a few little things, just a few. Yeah, we decided to let the hair breathe. Just getting major downloads. Like I said, I don't know how long I've been fasting for sure. I do have everything wrote down, but I want to say maybe now. Oh, I don't even know. Like, I'm not even gonna put a number on it. I'm just not even gonna do that because I know it's been more than 3 days. I can tell you that. I don't want to, you know, just say something, but I have wrote everything down. So if anyone has any questions or anything or comments, I will definitely hit you back up and let you know how I have accomplished some other things. But drinking a lot of water has been the most helpful on the fasting part. And then, like, I would drink tea. Okay, I drink tea according to what I could consume at the time because, like I said, I actually started fasting due to a lot of physical, emotional, and spiritual pain. Mainly started with the physical. Then I realized and connected everything. So I said, oh, okay, let me just fast a little bit because I couldn't take it. And, I didn't want to reach outside of me anymore looking for help. So I went inside of me, basically, if that makes any sense. For those who resonate and understand what I'm saying, I tapped into who I am. Okay? Just tapped in. So that is a major thing too. That does not mean that you do not need to seek help. I'm not a doctor. I'm not portraying to be one. But if you are going through a change, from my personal experiences, get any help that you can get, any support, anything that's comforting. It could be as simple as a blanket, y'all, because that was part of my process. My favorite blanket. It had to smell fresh because I like things clean and fresh and whatever. But just the smells too, by the way. Oh, another thing I did. I want to say this, but while I was fasting, I there was points where I wanted to eat, but I was in so much pain. I knew that it would only compromise the progress that I did not eat. So, oh man, it stopped. No, no. So what I did was put some apples out on the table, okay, in my room, y'all. Okay. Um, it's really something else. We're gonna just say table, okay? And I put apples up there, let them sit, okay? I would lay in the bed and smell the apples. And I know this sounds crazy, but the smell of the apples were like, that was therapeutic for me. Okay. I just actually consumed those apples today for the first time. They have been on that table for a while now. Okay. A while. They were still edible. Normally I would have tossed them out just because that's how I am though. Like and I feed the animals. Like I wouldn't have thrown it away. So if it's food, even if it's a little rotten, I normally would throw it outside. And like my house is like full of everything. Okay, on the outside, there's like you're liable to go outside and see deer, possum, raccoon, everything chilling in my backyard. So, and I'm being honest, I don't even go back there at night because of that. Skunks, it's everything back there. So everything I throw out there, they consume. So I don't waste anything. But I actually consumed these apples today, okay? But I used them prior to eating them today. I used them during my fasting as aromatherapy, basically, okay? Excuse me, guys. Again, like I said, when you detox your body, like I have done, you may be faced with some things. One of them I've learned was mucus. Okay, a lot. Some other things, but I'm not going to discuss that on here. Child. Ooh, child. When you cleaning it, when you cleansing out, honey, you clean it out. You hear me? You clean it. When you get to that point, whew, that's all I can say. Whew. I'm very excited too, y'all. I am. I'm so excited about, and I'm so proud of myself. I must say that. I had to stop to say that. I am so proud of myself, y'all. Okay? And when I say that, I don't mean the regular pride of I got all this money, I got the job, I got the clothes, I got the diamonds, I got the jewels.